Hey guys, welcome to Soul Every Time. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Check out your sun, moon, rising for more details on what's going on in the environment and in your atmosphere all around you. Let's see, the energy is very cohesive. That's what I'm getting. The energy is very cohesive. Things could be gluing together things could be gluing together or meshing well. Time right now looks like it's going according to schedule. Okay, you might be thinking about something, or something may be getting you to look or think about something else. Someone might be distracting you to look this way instead of to move forward. You might be being tempted to look somewhere else or change your mind or transforming into a new way of thinking. Okay, sudden change or movement 111. You may have an opportunity to look or move in a different direction, but take your time. There's no need to rush. Those are the sudden messages I'm getting. This morning could have been a lot of things going on, but you didn't see the full picture with hello morning. Okay, you might have been blinded by things that didn't come full circle or that needed to be looked or re-examined. Okay, we have photograph at the bottom of the pink deck. So you might have seen something, overlooked something, but you need to re-examine it again. Okay, because there's something there that you didn't see. You need to re-discuss a topic with the ascending and talking and photograph. Because the boat also suggests that there's progress or progression coming in. Okay, you're going to be receiving what you need soon, but you need to reanalyze something. There's something that you need to alter. Maybe there might be a date. Plan or set a date. So that's what I'm getting from the messages, channel messages. Okay, it's not going to be today, but someday coming up. Work on it. See, persistent. Keep working on it. Have faith and you'll get this. All right, that is what I have for you. Those are the channel messages for the collective. What else do we have for the collective? Soul, you'll... That's what I also kept hearing too. That's what I had the title as, because I kept hearing soul, yo. Soul, yo, what? Soul, you will what? So you will what? Hey, how are you? I'm doing well today. Are you going to chase after your goals? Are you going to make time for something that is very important? Or are you going to plan something accordingly, okay? That's what I'm getting. The messages are for some of you. Some of you guys have to make an effort to do something different too. Something's not working, okay? Those are the channel messages. But that's what I have instantly. Somebody could be trying to write to you, but it's not working. We have message from a friend. That could be another thing too, because we also had message from a friend, but we also had hello morning. So messages could be trying to get through, but they're not progressing or coming through fast enough because you're not seeing them. Okay. I'm also here, plan again or take time with the clock. Rethink it or recalibrate. Thank you for the like. So you need to look at things or write it down if you don't remember. Because something's not working. You need to take the time and do something new. So 5, 25, and 29 could be important right now. All right. But if you do this, if you take time to plan, abundance will come your way. I'm hearing organized. So reorganize or organize something with structure. You can have Virgo in your chart. You can have Virgo, Libra, or you can have Scorpio in your chart if you pay attention to the detail. Or you can have Sagittarius rising. Plan the details accordingly, because there is something. Then we have the Snake, competition, clever. See, you guys can have definitely Virgo rising, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Libra, abundance. Okay? Manifest what you want, gratitude and bliss. Definitely a lot of Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio too. I guess I said that earlier too. So there's a lot of energy that you can manifest. There's fire, there's earth, and there's air. If you have any of these placements right now, there is going to be something new coming into your horizon. Okay? Any air, fire, or earth in your rising sign. A message from a friend. You can be connected to someone. They're going to give you information that you need to know. If you was born October 1st, if you was born November 1st, someone's going to come to you with information that you need to know. I'm hearing gather. So you might meet somebody at a gathering, at a party, at a wedding, at a group event, at a function, at the casino, at a concert, at a meeting of some sort. Okay? We have passion, wedding. Like I said, remember I said that? Relationship, karmic, wedding came up, engagement ring, palm tree, vacation. This could be a retreat too. So if you take time off or go on a trip, you might meet somebody there. All right? Those are the messages I'm getting. So you're what? Are you going to take the offer? Or are you going to go on this trip? 212 on the clock. Some of you guys might ask or be asked, are you going to go on this trip? It could be offered to go on a retreat, a gathering. Okay? Some of you guys are thinking about it. Some of you guys have to clear your schedule because the dates aren't adding up. That's why I just heard the dates aren't adding up. So you're talking or trying to meet. All right? But that's what I have for you guys so far. So the answer is, so you'll what? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to plan this date or book it or set the date for this event or opportunity? Are you going to take this offer? Or are you going to keep thinking about it? All right. I'll take some questions if you guys have questions. Let me know if you have a question you want answered. I will be answering questions right now if you have a question. Opportunities when it comes to career and love. Let's get some cards on that. We have self-indulgent that came out. Self-worth is very important at this time. You guys definitely have a chance to make an impact when it comes to love, okay? This is a time to show and prove who you are. There's someone that's going to come to you with information on an offer, okay? They have a plan that's going to be worthy because they see that you're the one for the job. Healing heart. They feel like you can heal in many ways. You can show and influence. I'm hearing show and influence. So you can definitely show how people can be an example. You're like a model example. So some of you guys can actually be influencers, models, but you also can show your humbled side. So you guys show a lot of things or set a lot of examples. because you make a lot of healthy choices, or you have been making healthy choices when it comes to like the masses, okay? Someone likes this side about you. Or somebody sees that you also can be very motivated when it comes to making decisions, like on the spot. Okay? Or they also see that you have two sides. You have cats and dogs too. They see that you're very intelligent, but you also have this quirky, quiet side as well. Okay, let's see. We have not today. For sure, something has been bothering him, but he's been trying to deal with something in quiet, like alone, solitude. Okay. So he's been trying to deal with it like on his own without trying to put any pressure or stress on anyone else. All right. So the conversation hasn't been trying to be deep or putting any pressure on anyone else. Okay. Also, what I'm getting is that guidance hasn't been really something he's been trying to go towards someone else just because he doesn't want to feel pressured to ask anyone else for any answers or advice. I don't feel like that's in his character to ask anyone else for advice. There's a bit of hesitation on his part with Keeper's Arrow. I feel like the time for him is like, if it comes up, he'll ask. So like with the date card also too, it's also suggesting that if he has like overwhelming situations or anything that's, you know, overwhelming in his situation, he'll have to call someone with a love card, okay? And he'll have to express it, but if not, then he'll just deal with it accordingly. With you, we have Seduction that came out. At the bottom of the deck, we have Cupid's Arrow that came out again. Okay? So with this in combination, it just shows that there's always something new and refreshing. Okay? There's always an attraction. There's always something that comes up that's worth waiting for, like anticipation. Okay? Never boring is what I'm getting. There's always something new and refreshing. And then we have Photograph. So every time there's like a new aspect, like a progressive stage of something fresh, okay? And then he sees you as being strong, stable. There's always growth. Let's see what else I have. Yeah, the butterfly that came out too. Evolving, next up, like I said, growth. And then we have love too. Unconditional love. No matter what, overall, there's always going to be this attraction, this image of growth, progression. I'm not seeing anything negative, no. I just see there's no hesitation, there's no negativity, there's no negative. Let me see what else we have. We have Not Enough that came out. Lack of confidence, jealousy, self-sabotage. Sometimes he might feel like there is not enough, there might be a little bit of jealousy if someone else is in the picture. Okay. Like there's other options around. So there might be a little bit of like ego issues. Sometimes a fear of like someone else could be taking a priority. That's the only thing. Frustrated in the relationship. And that there might be a little bit of jealousy when it comes to that. But overall, unconditional love plays a role. Okay. Still sees you as someone in a good light. Then we also have engagement, partnership, union, commitment, heartbroken, deeply sad, separation, feeling lost, mourning. Then we have Phoenix, new phase. There's always growth. There's also appreciation for unconditional love. And it doesn't matter what happens, there's always going to be this unconditional love. Okay? And even though there might be a little bit of like, I don't want to say stalking, but like there's always this idea of like, I know there's life going on, but I kind of keep tabs on you just in case. You know, that's what I'm getting. Or if not that, with the photograph and the wedding ring, it's like if something happens, I know that you could come to me with full disclosure. Like you can come to me this event. You know, you could come to me at an event, or even though this might be not a healthy way to do so, but this is a way that we can stay connected. 222. And then we have opening your heart. Heart with a key, okay? And then we also have this, yes, just say yes. Also, it could be also a way to like mend something from the past or to reflect something, because we have the mirror card. So anytime there's like a trigger or you feel like there is a need to release any frustration, you might feel like this person gives that way of doing so with you or for you, or to unmask anything, this person gives you that outlet. Also, it could be a twin flame thing. That is what I have for you. So it's like this leap back and forth you guys might use, like a mechanism to kind of play off of or relate to each other. I can't really explain it, but it just works. And in a sense, it's kind of like healing. But it could be, if you're not careful, it could be addictive. It could be toxic if it's not used correctly. And it could be seen as, in one way, it could be seen as emotionally tied to being like in another relationship, some might say. Okay. But we have keys on the ring and hammer. So if you're working on building a stronger foundation or having other ways of doing things, this might be a way to like, you know, rekindle something that is healthier if it's boundaries involved. But it's definitely a twin flame thing though. and chemistry. Yeah, good chemistry. Always good chemistry, always growth and progression. There's nothing that I'm seeing that is going to be negative or malintent, no. Codependent, there's nothing toxic though. But I'm saying if it was to be considered toxic, it's because it's too much one-sided. Yeah, see, that's why this came out. So that will be like more one-sided. If he feels like if he was to play on it more, then it would be more toxic. I don't think he's coming from that place though. Yeah, I don't think he's coming from that place. I think it's all in good spirit. It's not coming from any malintent. One more. Protection and Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Yes, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval, protection, and then we have a leap. So I think overall, you guys are connected so tightly. You also have, what is this? One second. I'm gonna use this other deck. So yeah, definitely clarification. Smelling the flower, 28. There could be some abundance with this connection too. Like you guys were probably meant to work together at some point. 227 could be important. I'm also getting like there might have been something that you guys were supposed to do together. Yeah, I think there was something you guys were supposed to do together. 227 is important, but also smelling a flower. So for me, smelling a flower is like the, what is it? The equivalent of like receiving like fresh opportunity. Remember I said earlier there was like always a good thing about seeing you in a new light or seeing you as like something fresh and never boring. This is what it's like. So there's always that anticipation. So this is what it feels like with the smelling of flower. So this is what he sees you as, smelling a flower. There's always that, you know, that love regardless. It's like buy a bouquet of flowers. There's something innocent about it regardless. Okay. And that is what I have for you. There's always going to be abundance with that. And that just goes without saying that he just appreciates you for being you, okay? Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes because people don't always show who they are because they don't want to be hurt. They try to, protect themselves. It's like a coping mechanism so that just in case you reject them, they can say, well, you know, at least I didn't tell them everything or show them that side of me. It's kind of like their way of like, sabotaging everything before it even starts or pushing you away before it does, you know? I appreciate your question though. Yeah, I appreciate you so much for joining to the end. And definitely, and every time I pull out my cards and they come out and sync, it's so amazing. 231 on the clock. My description box has all my information. Probably not this one. It probably just has my Cash App and my PayPal, but all my videos are there if you want to get a personal. Thank you. I have videos with taboo messages, my pink cards, my oracle cards. If you want to look at that, Sun, Moon, Rising too. What else? Some of them are back from like 2 years ago, but they're all timeless. So if you look at your Sun, Moon, Rising, a lot of Libra videos, because I've been doing a lot of Libra videos anyways, but there is videos from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Mostly Libra videos because I started off doing only Libra videos. And then the collective videos started. But you might resonate with some of the Libra videos. For sure. Yeah, if you look at my channel, I have a lot of Libra videos. Especially, a lot of the videos haven't been really being played or watched that much. I know some of them are mostly Libra videos too. Especially the pink card ones. If you look at the title, they may resonate more, but try to look at your Sun, Moon, and Rising. But if your sign doesn't match, the title might match more. Especially with like the taboo messages or like the secret messages. Yeah, I would say probably it doesn't matter the order either. Yeah, well, trust your path. It doesn't matter the order. You probably can just go with wherever you feel called to. And it doesn't have to be the live videos either. It could be the pre-recorded. It could be the ones that were just uploaded from the home section. All right, let's see what other messages I have. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards and see what we have for the collective. Or I could just do the sign of Libra, actually. Let's see what we have for the sign of Libra. These will be messages for the sign of Libra. Let's see what we have. Messages for Libra. We have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? All right. Sign of Libra. And then we have Trust Your Path at the bottom of the deck. If you knew you were being supported, what would you do? All right. If you knew you were being supported, what would you do? Libra. What else do we need to know? We have Mourning. This card keeps coming up. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, Just Love. Okay. So if you knew you was being supported, what would you do? Followed by Hello Morning. So I feel like some of you guys as a Libra should take more time into following a routine that works for you. Some of you guys might not be finding this to be suitable for you. Some of you guys might have so much on your plate, you're not seeing what's really valuable. You know, oh, really? That might be in the works for you, okay? And then we also have nice people that came out too. So you might be meeting someone that actually can help you with that, or that supports that all the way. Because we also had nice, 9 with nice people, 9, 10. It could be in the works, or it could be something that you need to work on in order to meet someone that can help you with that, okay? That is something to think about. And then we have 7 and 25. That could be something important too. You could be getting messages on how to do so. With the priestess is someone that actually gets downloads or knows something about doing something. You already have the answers to move forward. Like, you know what to do. So this is something that you should have been already in the works of doing. Okay. I also think that some of you guys as a Libra already have either made progress in something that you wanted to do, but you're too afraid to show people. Like, you don't want to make a mistake. We have 13, evil genius. Okay? So you could have been successful in a lot of things with the smelling of the flower, 28. You could be very abundant. You could have made a lot of money, but you don't want to show people because you don't want people to either take from you, use you, or get the idea of stealing. Okay? And then we have finally home. Okay? Some of you guys might be connected to a Aquarius. You might see that this could be a good thing for the collective with the nice people. You might be connected to Aquarius, or you might be connecting your work to the collective. So your job could be to connect with people or mentor people, because this really could help other people. So you could be basically mentoring other people, teaching people, showing people what you went through, or your schedule could align with other people. So leading people. How are you being called to step up and lead? Like I said before, this could be a matter of helping others find a routine that works. So you definitely could be, a life coach. You could definitely show people how to change their life around. You could be a home decorator, interior designer. You could be a wedding planner. You could be someone that actually works with people in the field of psychology. You could be someone that actually works with people, family therapy, couples therapy, Aquarius. Yeah, you could work with the masses. You can actually be a priest, preacher, okay? You could be a activist, or you could just be someone that works with family in general, okay? Either way, you guys are involved with people and the masses, and you are here to lead or show people how to do something. And it's going to be in a collective way, in your own way, though. Yeah, it's going to be in your own way. You could work in these places. You're interested in working in places that are helping people who can't advocate for themselves or can't show too much of this. Oh, really? Yeah, these people are going to be able to, you're going to be able to show people how to do something routinely once you have your schedule down packed. So you can be showing people how to live life, or you could be showing people how to, get a daily routine, workout routine. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. As long as you're doing something in that sector, is what I'm getting. That's what I have for Libras. This looks really good, though. Whatever it is, it's going to be something that's going to be very profitable, though. Because we have something new. Something that's going to be life-changing. Something that you are going to put your heart fully in, because you're going to be wondering, where did the time go? It's going to be something you're very dedicated to. You're going to invest a lot of time into this. So that is what I have for Libras. Yep, that is what I have. So make sure you check out my page and my channel for more videos, updates, and I will be back on later or tomorrow with more messages. And thanks again for tuning in for the questions and channel messages. You're welcome.